Today I'm going to take a little look at the Santeria Rum by Rational Spirits. Now, Rational Spirits, they're a Charleston in South Carolina based company. Santeria Rum is produced using new groundbreaking technology in the form of a rapid aging reactor. Now, it's called a targeted hyperesterification aging, or THEA for short. And it's been produced by Brian Davis and Joanne Haruta of the Lost Spirits Distillery, and they've developed this technology, and in short they target esters and aldehydes to create the flavour profile and aroma during the fermentation period using dunder, or as they call it, it's been called clean dunder, which is produced under laboratory conditions rather than a pit. If you really want to geek out on the process, I would say there's some great sites out there with which are going to satisfy your the rum geeks, and that is, I would say you want to go to the Cocktail Wonk. He's had close contact with Brian and certainly made a great write-up. A Mountain of Crushed Ice, and also the Rum Diaries blog has done a really good write-up as well. All should satisfy the more geekier rum lover. Rational Spirits are the first company to be producing spirits using this technology, the THEA 1, the first unit released. And I look forward to sharing my thoughts on this rum with you guys. So I'm going to go on straight away with the bottle. The bottle is wonderful. I love the label on it. It's if you have a look, they're playing on the more dark and mystical theme there with Santeria Rum, and you have the sort of, I take it that's like a well, I won't say voodoo, because Santeria is a totally different thing, but it's playing on the more mystical side of things. And Santeria actually is an Afro-Caribbean religion with Roman Catholic elements, and it does play along to animal sacrifice, to which the religion could not exist without, actually. We'll take a little look at the rum itself. When you first look at this, the first thing I noticed is, considering it's made in the rapid aging technology, is there is a very prominent yellowy green ring around the top of that rum, which you normally would only associate with cask aged for a long time. So absolutely wonderful and powerful on the nose, but like I said, dark in colour, really dark. You get that green ring. I don't know if you can notice, but if I give it that, you've got quite slow moving fat legs going down there, and really is quite unusual for considering how it's made. The aroma, pungent, fruity aroma, really quite powerful, of ripe banana. I'm also getting prunes with a sort of, so they've been soaked in port casks. I'm getting a little bit of sort of prunes soaked in port. There's a musty, tannic, leathery aroma, which, like I said, is quite astounding, really. And then there's an alcoholic pepperiness on the nose, which fades and mellows very nicely. And on taste, wow, powerful on entry, with a slight sweetness on entry, like the blink of an eye. It's there and it's gone straight away. Quite nice entrance. Little bit of sweetness, fades immediately. Then you get burst in citrus. Really do. You get burst of citrus that just totally goes around your tongue and cheeks and disperses wonderfully. Then you get a ultra dryness, and I mean ultra dry, intense, charred oakiness that comes through. You really do. Dries you completely, and it's very intense. You get light elements of mocha, and then it leads to a peppery licorice fade. It really is quite astounding, really. Like I said, it's got lots of elements of a certainly. It's crying out that it's been aged for a long time in cask. So it's really amazing how they produce this. I've tried this Santeria Rum in cocktails. I've been given some really great cocktails to try by Helena of A Mountain of Crushed Ice. I've also found a few myself, and over the last few nights I've had a few cocktails within as a main ingredient and also as a float on top, and I have to say works very well both ways, and the rum, the powerfulness of it and the flavour shines through wonderfully. So my name's Andy. This has been my little look at Santeria Rum from Rational Spirits. Until next time, enjoy.